Okay. Yeah, I do like villains.
Yes.
Yes, I like villains.
Yes, I do like villains.
One of my all-time favorite comfort movies. It's called Submarine. Okay, and the book has a really interesting portrayal of the villain within the story.
An example for me would be Darth Vader. Yeah, I think just in terms of like, I think it brings a good balance in like in narrative in general, like for more like mainstream narrative.
I know I really like is a villain from One Piece named Don Quixote do Flamingo.
Should I say why?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like villains because I think too much goodness is, or good can't exist without evil. I think it's like a symbiotic relationship. You can't have one without the other.
In the film, he is kind of like this sleazebag, dirtbag kind of guy. You don't really like him because he's actually having an affair with the mother of the main character.
And I like him. I really like him because he's got such a cool design. Like the design is kind of like very over the top.
I think like I like them when they have like some kind of human quality that brings like a nice contrast between like the good guy and the bad guy.
But at the same time, his entire character is really menacing and it's like just contrast between his design and his personality I find really cool.
There always has to be something, there always has to be conflict, whether it's in real life or in this case maybe in a narrative or whatever. In any kind of story, there's always something that you contend with. And specifically like with villains, I think about Disney villains and how kind of iconic they are, and there's this whole kind of thing about how Disney villains are like queer-coded, basically.
In the movie, you hate this guy. But in the book, he's portrayed a lot differently, where, yeah, he is doing this thing, he is fucking the mom, but he's like, he has more of a conscience, and he has more of like a understanding of what he's doing, and that comes out a lot more, and I think his emotional side makes him more likable.
Like, I think a good villain is usually someone who can help tell the story of like the good side as well. So Darth Vader for me is a good example because it kind of has this idea of like keeping the balance in the Force and so on.
Like they have both. They're both very physically powerful, but also very smart and charismatic. For me, I really need the villain to be charismatic for me to like them.
You have like Jafar, from Aladdin. You have Ursula, who's based off of like a drag queen, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, and also kind of Scar from The Lion King. He's kind of like, I don't know. He's okay. Anyways, my favorite villain. Ooh.
I think it's like the same thing as like the good guy is like how strong they are and how I guess how cool they are too. Like it's cool to see a villain who has like Kylo Ren. This is like from the recesses of my mind, but it's from the Powerpuff Girls. It's him. Think about Kylo Ren. He's technically a villain, okay? But he's so cool. Like, he's got a cool lightsaber and like a cool helmet. And also like Jurassic Park. Oh my god. I remember watching that and being like, who is this person? And like, this is like gender envy, maybe low-key, but yeah, him. I think in Powerpuff Girls there was also Mojo Jojo, right?
Yeah.
Not so much Mojo Jojo.
the dinosaurs are supposed to be the villains, but they're so cool. Like, you can't not help but like them because they're cool.
But I think, you know, when you're a kid and you're watching these things and this character is supposed to be like the epitome of evil, you get that like, whoa, you know, like this is the villain. It just sticks in your mind, I guess. And then I think in like more sophisticated media, the villain is usually like more complex, and it's always like it's not so like typecasted where it's like, oh, they're evil just because they're evil, like there's something else there. Yeah. And I also really like the types of villains that are kind of narcissistic in that sense, where they're just like, yeah, I do bad shit because I just do bad shit. Like, why not? Shigo from Kim Possible, although she's like shifty morals, not like a main antagonist or anything, but like
Anti-hero.
anti-hero, yeah, and she's hot.